This Giannis situation is out of control. The NBA world has been sent into a frenzy once again, and this time, it's all about Giannis Antetokounmpo. The two-time MVP, Finals MVP, and cornerstone of the Milwaukee Bucks franchise is at the center of a growing storm that has fans, analysts, and even other players watching closely. What started as simple off-season chatter has now evolved into one of the most talked-about sagas in the league, and things are escalating fast. The situation surrounding Giannis has become completely out of control. Let's rewind for a moment. Ever since Giannis made comments last season about wanting to be somewhere that's committed to winning, rumors have been circulating that his future in Milwaukee might not be as secure as many believed. Despite signing a massive contract extension a few years ago, Giannis has always been honest about his priorities. He wants to win, and he doesn't care where that happens. Those statements sounded innocent at first, but they've taken on new meaning after what's unfolded over the past few weeks. The Bucks were once seen as a stable, championship-caliber team built around Giannis, Khris Middleton, and Jrue Holiday. But fast forward to now, and the cracks are showing. Holiday was traded in a move that initially brought in Damian Lillard, which was supposed to supercharge Milwaukee's title chances. However, chemistry issues, inconsistent play, and questions about the team's defensive identity have plagued them ever since. Even with two superstars on the floor, the Bucks haven't looked like the dominant force everyone expected. That has led to growing tension behind the scenes. According to several reports, Giannis has become increasingly frustrated with how things are being handled by the front office and coaching staff. He's reportedly questioned the direction of the franchise and even expressed disappointment in some of his teammates' effort levels. Those whispers have fueled speculation that Giannis could eventually demand a trade if things don't improve soon. And that's where the chaos begins. The moment that kind of rumor hits the internet, every NBA fanbase with cap space or trade assets starts drawing up wild scenarios. The Knicks, Lakers, Warriors, Heat, and even the Thunder have all been linked to Giannis in recent days. Social media has been flooded with mock trades and hypothetical lineups, and it's only adding fuel to the fire. From Giannis to the Warriors to Giannis teams up with Luka in Dallas, the possibilities are endless, and the noise is deafening. But there's more to it than just trade talk. The Bucks' internal pressure is real. The franchise knows that if they can't keep Giannis happy, they risk losing not just their superstar but their entire identity. Milwaukee isn't exactly a top free agent destination, so if Giannis were to leave, it could take years, maybe even a decade, to rebuild to a championship level again. That's why the front office is reportedly doing everything it can to reassure him that the team is still all in on winning. Still, actions speak louder than words, and the on-court product hasn't backed up the talk. Milwaukee's defense has taken a major step backward, and their offense, while explosive, often looks disjointed. Giannis continues to put up incredible numbers, but even he can't fix everything on his own. When you're a player of his caliber, every loss feels heavier, every misstep gets magnified, and every comment becomes headline news. What makes this situation even more volatile is that Giannis has remained mostly silent publicly. He hasn't come out to deny any of the rumors, nor has he reaffirmed his commitment to Milwaukee. That silence is deafening. It leaves fans guessing, analysts speculating, and rival GMs circling like sharks. Everyone knows that if Giannis were to hit the trade market, it would be the biggest move in years, maybe since Kevin Durant left Golden State. Meanwhile, the rest of the league is watching closely. Other stars like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, and even Anthony Edwards have quietly taken notice. The Giannis sweepstakes, as some are calling it, could reshape the entire NBA landscape. One move could shift the balance of power across conferences, create new superteams, and end existing dynasties overnight. For the Bucks, the pressure is enormous. They've got a small window to figure things out before the situation becomes irreversible. That means improving their chemistry, locking in defensively, and proving to Giannis that staying in Milwaukee gives him the best shot at another ring. Because if they don't, if this team continues to stumble, it's only a matter of time before Giannis starts seriously considering other options. Fans are split. Some believe Giannis should stay loyal to the city that drafted and developed him, the same city that helped him win his first championship. Others say he's done his part and deserves to chase greatness elsewhere, just like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and countless others before him. Either way, it's a lose-lose for the Bucks if they can't turn this season around fast. Adding to the drama, NBA insiders have begun hinting that teams are already preparing potential trade packages. The Knicks, for example, are reportedly willing to offer multiple first-round picks and a combination of young stars like R.J. Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. The Warriors could dangle a package centered around Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and future draft capital. The Heat, meanwhile, are always lurking whenever a superstar becomes available, and with Pat Riley at the helm, they'll do whatever it takes to get in the conversation. So, where does this all go from here? It's hard to say. Giannis isn't the kind of player who makes impulsive decisions. He's loyal, hardworking, and deeply connected to Milwaukee. But even the most loyal stars have their limits, especially when they feel like they're carrying the entire weight of a franchise on their shoulders. The Bucks' next few months will be crucial. Every game, every headline, every locker room moment will matter. At the end of the day, this situation is a reminder of how fragile success in the NBA really is. One bad season, one questionable trade, or one frustrated superstar can turn a stable organization into a soap opera overnight. Giannis has given everything to the Bucks, his heart, his effort, and his loyalty. But if things don't change soon, we could be watching the beginning of the end of an era in Milwaukee. This Giannis situation has officially spiraled out of control, and the entire NBA is on high alert. Whether he stays or goes, one thing's for sure, whatever happens next is going to shake the league to its core.